Approximately 6 million Jewish people were killed during the Holocaust. And even though that genocide ended more than 7 decades ago, there are still living survivors.
And tonight we have an incredible story here. Elizabeth Olveda joins us now live after speaking with one of those survivors right here locally. Liz?
Yeah, Landon. Well, Mitka Kalinsky has lived in Sparks for more than 50 years now after he was freed from Nazi captivity. And today he recounted his miraculous story of survival to the Rotary Club of Sparks in a story you'll see only on Channel 2.
I would have been executed right there on the spot.
It was just one of several times young Mitka escaped his imminent death. He was an orphan living at a Ukrainian boarding school.
I was around 6, 7 years old. There's something going to happen in a month's time.
That something turned out to be the Holocaust.
Bombs started dropping, and next morning we were all alone.
Young Mitka and another boy set out on foot to look for a teacher. Instead, Mitka eventually found himself at an execution site in Kiev.
They executed over 130,000 people, and I was one of them.
He would have been killed if not for the Nazi soldiers missing his little body underneath that pile of death.
The body flew on top of me. That's why I'm still here talking to you.
He escaped the execution site, but wandering alone was eventually picked up by Nazi soldiers. They took him to Germany, forcing him into several concentration camps. Did you have any hope you would get out of there alive?
I didn't even think about it in those years. I was too little to think that.
He was later placed in a medical experiment camp.
They've done a lot of nasty things. I cannot tell you this on a TV. Impossible.
His biggest enemy, he says, was hunger.
They give you a slice of bread every 3 days. I had to crawl underneath the fence and get some nuts to fall off the tree.
He was eventually taken into a Nazi's farm as a child slave. Conditions there were no better.
When a horse or cow urinated, I had to put my hands on get my hands warm up.
His captor never even told the young boy that the war had ended until he was freed by General Patton's Third Army. Mitka first made his way to New York through the Displaced Persons Act. He eventually established his life in Sparks for year-round construction work. And today, perhaps most miraculous of all, is Mitka's visible resiliency.
When you said you're not going anywhere, believe me, you're not going. You're just going down. You live like a sad. And I'd rather be up there, up on top, and make you laugh.
And he did certainly have a way of doing that today. There were plenty of laughs and tears at today's meeting because of Mitka's joyful spirit. His entire story is truly incredible, and there's actually currently a book in the works to tell it all. If you'd like more information about that, you can visit our KTVN News app. Covering the story, Elizabeth Olveda, Channel 2 News.